Hello, welcome to our creation lab. Today we're going to be making a cupcake soap. This is my second try at making this video. YouTuber lesson, make sure you turn on your do not disturb on because you get a phone call, completely boots you out. Haven't got too far. I just mixed up my oils and I added my colorant that I had mixed in with my mica, which was a mix of 24 karat gold by Candle Pro and lemon drop mica by Nurture Soap. And I put the lemon drop in with the gold. I want the bottoms of these cupcakes to be a little darker, but I wanted the lemon drop to brighten it up a little bit. And the fragrance oil today we're using is almond and honey fragrance oil. These are completely a honey based soap. So you'll see when the embeds go. So I've only made cupcake soaps once. They didn't turn out so well. What I imagined that they would look like, it completely didn't turn out, but I figured what the heck, we'll give it another try, you never know. And so I just put in the fragrance oil and the color, and I have not yet got to blend. And so we're gonna do that right now. And again, this is the noisy part, so bear with me. So today I'm doing a different recipe. I usually have my coconut oil, olive oil, palm oil, castor, and sweet almond oil. And today I switched it up to do canola oil instead of olive oil, which may or may not be a good thing. My olive oil that I have is I'm trying to use up is the pomade olive oil, I think is how you say it. Anyway, it seems to get really thickened faster, and so I figured I'll try and see about doing this one instead and see how it go. Looks like this is going to be good. We don't want to have it to be too liquidy because we're going to be doing piping, of course. And so I'm seeing that this is doing pretty good. So I'm gonna put a little bit in some of them, and then I think I will mix up the rest and see so it can start to thicken. Putting them only a little bit in to make sure I have enough to go. I pretty much put a little bit extra into that. Piping, I'll go back over and fill them up a little bit more. And the piping will fill up it too. Let's see, I wasn't too sure if I'd have enough. Let's see how far it goes. It's I was shooting for 12 cupcakes, and we'll just see what we got for here. Might barely make it for 12. Won't be able to fill to the top, but like I said, the piping will fill the rest. I just wanted a little touch of a different color onto the bottom, and that's what we're gonna get right here. And I'm just scraping out the best I can to get all that soap out. I have trouble getting it out of the necks here because they're so thin, but I absolutely love these. I'm gonna take a little bit from here and add it into there, a little bit from here into there. So that should be good. Okay. Then I have this here. And so for this one, I did Sunday Funday Yellow Mica. So this one's a very pale one, and so I wanted the tops to be a little bit lighter, and so that's what we're going for. Okay. And then I'll pour the fragrance oil in. This fragrance oil has a very light scent. It's not as strong as a lot of the other ones, but I think it smells really good. I think the notes of almonds a little stronger than honey. I wish it was the other way around, but I didn't want one that was too sugary, if you know what I mean. Because sometimes when you get that, you have a higher vanilla content, and we don't want our soap to turn brown. All right, so I got it in there, and I'm gonna blend it again. It's the noisy part, so bear with me. So I feel like this yellow is still a little too light. So I rinsed very, very light with the colorant that I added, and I am gonna put in just a little bit more, you know, maybe like 4 of these. And then I'll blend it in there. Just because I want it looks to me more like white than it does yellow. And if that doesn't work, then I'll add a little bit of the lemon drop. I don't want it to be like dark like this lemon, but I want it to be light, but still look yellow, of course. Right here, we're gonna go. We're blending All right, actually that looks good there, so we'll stick with that. I love it when things start working out. And this one will need to wait for it to set up a little bit more. And so I am gonna set this aside for a second. And I'm gonna show you our embeds. Okay, so I swear embeds sometimes take the longest time. So I've got multiple different things, and I'll show these up close. So these are little honeycombs with a bee on them. And I put the little details on the bee. I mean, it's good enough that you understand what it is. And then I got these little beehives, and I put the colors in there. And I thought those would look good. And so then I got these are little sugar bees. Stuff that you put on cakes. And I thought it would be really cute to do that. So the plan is, not that it goes always according to plan, but that I put these in the top. They'll be really big, but that's the plan with, and then these onto the side. And then at least a couple of bees around it. And then we are gonna put some of this glitter on. And then I won't do this on camera, but I am gonna do a little bit of a mountain pour drizzle just down the side so it looks like honey coming out. The only reason why I'm not doing it on camera is because you have to get the mountain pour, and it has to be pretty melted so that you can drizzle it down. And by the time I get to that step, it can cool down, and I'm sure you don't want to sit there and wait while I melt stuff in the microwave. But we'll see how that goes. And so, again, you got one of my crazy drawings, but it's what I'm kind of thinking about. And so that kind of shows you the drip. It should look like honey. Be pretty close to looking like the honeycomb honey. That's what I didn't do. And then a project unrelated to this, but I found, I'm gonna make some bath bombs with Pop Rocks. This summer we got a bath bomb from Lush, and it had Pop Rocks in it, and it went and sizzles and pop. And so we think that would be a fun thing to try and see, and so we got some Pop Rocks. Who knew? Pop Rocks and bath bombs. So I'm gonna now check and see how this is. This is getting, it's still really runny. Hopefully it will get there for us so that we can start doing the piping. I'm gonna see if these tap down, they look good. So what I just do, and I don't have my piping bag that I had the other day. I should say, actually, it was last night, but I'm filming these in a row because next week is gonna be a little bit of a busy week. We got my birthday coming up and stuff, and so my little girl's coming down. May actually do a soap video together. We'll have to see, but so I figured maybe to pre-do this video so that when everybody's down, we can just spend time with family, because that's really what's important in life, is your family. So that sounded really awful. I'm gonna put, not all of it, some of it, I'll probably have to fill it. Look at all my messes over here. Okay, so it's, I think it's really too soft still. And so, we'll see. So we got a bunch of different ideas going on. We're working on this one called I Shot the Sheriff. And it's gonna be a smoky scent. I think I'm gonna probably maybe do that tobacco leaf one. When I first thought about tobacco leaf, I was thinking, ew, who wants cigarette smoke and tobacco smell? But it's actually like your old-fashioned grandpa smoking his pipe, the sweet leaves, but it's more on towards the sweeter side of a tobacco. It's definitely something that doesn't smell really bad, and it's got all kinds of other scents in it, and I thought that would be really good. And we're gonna have a sheriff's badge on the front, 2 cowboy boots on the side, hopefully, and then we're gonna have a cowboy hat on top. At first, originally, we thought about putting a little gun on top, but not everybody likes guns or has things. Not saying that's right or wrong. I'm not expressing my views on it, you know, so, but I just want to try and make something that would be pleasing to everyone. So, all right, I think we're a little soft still, but we're gonna fill up these bottoms a little, and then we'll go back and do the tops, and that will work with it being really soft. We can still do. I thought about doing the really smooth piping, but I kind of felt like the cupcakes I get don't have the smooth, rounded. They actually have this kind of thing, so I wanted to stick with that. This is definitely a messy thing. Trying to keep it down there, not above. Okay. And so we're just gonna fill in there. This one needs a lot. It's a little empty. And I know you're probably not seeing all of these. Doing my best, and I know the shadowing. Anybody starts a soap business, there's like a million different things to buy. There's a million different things to improve it, but you gotta just take baby steps at a time. We're gonna obviously need to get better lighting if we're gonna be doing YouTube videos. I got this huge Amazon wish list, and believe it or not, lighting is in there, but we actually have a food dehydrator. I don't know if I mentioned that last night in there, but we want to do food dehydrator because we want to make a soap. I know for sure that hopefully, well, it will have dried oranges on it, but love it even better if it had blood oranges in it. But with that, I looked online, I couldn't find any blood oranges, but oranges, I was like, the cost of them are so expensive. And then any dried fruit, like if we wanted to incorporate it into my soaps, I definitely gonna have to fill up again. I definitely think it would save us a ton of money to go that route and dehydrate it. Plus, who wouldn't love to be able to make jerky, at least for us? We love jerky in this house, and my kids do, and I think it would be nice to be able to have all the little snacks of fruit for things. My boyfriend works in a mine site, and basically what you bring in is what you eat, and not always do they have access to things like a microwave and any kind of kitchen area. Sometimes it's just whatever you pack in your lunchbox, that's what you gotta eat for the day. And you get so tired of all of the sandwich stuff. I know all he does is eat sandwich stuff, but I think if I got and made him some dried fruits and different things like that, I think he would love that. You know, he says just no mangoes. He hates mangoes. And that's funny because my other son, that's my boyfriend I'm talking about, my son loves mango everything. So like, there's people that have all kinds of different taste buds, that's for sure. But it would definitely be a nice little substitute for when he's at the mine site for just sandwiches and chips. I mean, you can buy, and he has sometimes, you can buy the dried fruits and all that, but the cost of a bag sometimes for the dried fruits and that are like phenomenal. So I think that, again, it's all about saving money, you know? I mean, not that I'm a cheapskate or anything, but it's like, if I have extra money, I'd rather do something fun with it and not spend it like at the grocery store and things like that. It'd be nice to go on a nice vacation and etc. So I'm thinking, I'm not gonna waste your time today. I'm gonna do a few of these and see how they go. But that's basic. These are turning out a lot better than I expected. I kind of overfilled my bag again, but it slowly gets down. And so I'm just kind of making them so they're about this tall. And then I may make them a little taller. We'll see. It's better to be under and make sure you have enough to go all around than be under. So we'll see where it goes. Okay, so rather than keeping you here while I do all these cupcakes, I'm gonna wipe my hands off. The oils make them really slippery. And I am gonna do an embeds and show you what one looks like done. And so I'm gonna put this in. Now it's facing me. Perfect, it's actually holding up. And then, let's see, I think maybe I'll put that on the back side. We'll put that, and then we'll put a bee here. I've been seeing these bees at my Walmart every time I go and see them. I mean, go to Walmart, and then of course when I come up with a soap idea and I go to buy them, they don't have them. But Amazon was to the rescue. So, and then I gotta love my glitter. We'll put a little glitter onto this. And then I will do the drizzle down the sides and be very careful and show you what this looks like. It still needs to dry, but imagine the same color of that honeycomb. We have a drizzle of gold, which would look like a honey down it. And so these ones will be in the shop. All my soaps take about 4 weeks to cure. That's the cure time for my recipes. So we're looking about August 20th-ish that you'll see these into the store, because I'm making this before I post this video. And you can find them at Our Creation Lab on Etsy. Like our shop, we're going to be having a bunch of different products coming in, and that we had some that we've had at trade shows that we just need to take the photos, and we're going to add them into the shop. Our mystery bags are really cool. If you're looking for something and you just don't quite know, our mystery bags, you'll get a good amount of items in there, and it's like you never know what you get. And so that's a kind of a fun thing to have. Also, follow us on our Facebook. It's Our Creation Lab. And we will do where we'll show you what we're working on. We'll let you help us name some soap sometimes. We also do sometimes contests. If you name the soap, you'll also get the soap when we do that. But we do contests and different things. Then we'll be giving gift baskets. And they're going to do things we only do on our Facebook. We're not going to do anywhere else. And so that's where you need to go. And maybe in the future we'll also do a discount. And you will give the code out on Facebook, so you'll get that code to go into the shop and buy. And so, thanks for watching. Give us a like and subscribe, and we'll see where we go. And you can start us on our soaping journey and follow us and see all the different things we did. And we welcome any feedback, any ideas or suggestions. And again, I'm Kim with Our Creation Lab. I'll see you again.